The first time I visited mountain gorillas, I was almost feeling that I'm watching a human being like me. Every time you visit gorillas, you see the same fragility, you see the same closeness with human being. And in the end, it's like reflecting yourself, your own fragility. The International Gorilla Conservation Program works to protect the mountain gorilla population and their habitat, formed from a coalition from Fauna Flora International and partners. IGCP has been a kind of catalyzer of mountain gorilla conservation.
Mountain gorillas are critically endangered. We only have less than 1,000 individuals remaining in the wild. They are facing so many threats because they live in a very small habitat surrounded by a huge human density.
These populations are mostly poor, and each of these people want an additional part of land.
When people are encroaching the forest, they're destroying the habitat of gorillas. Also, when the people are cutting the trees inside the forest, that's the habitat of them, that's the food of gorillas, and that's no good.
Conserving mountain gorillas means that we have to tackle different things at the same time. You have to deal with 3 different countries, but also you have to face different threats, like traffickers who want babies to take to zoo, but also people who are very poor, who put snares because they want to get something to eat the next day. The idea of tourism to mountain gorillas was to get reasoned argument to give to government and to local people, saying that, yeah, if you conserve this population, it can generate income.
This money is helping the park to conserve the habitat and the wildlife inside the park, but at the same time, part of the money coming from the gorilla ecotourism is going to the communities and helping the communities to build bridges, to repair roads, to build schools.
So we work in enhancing their livelihood, but also going into villages to convince people by advocacy, raising awareness so that people don't kill gorillas.
Before, there was no connection between the park and the local communities. Now it's totally different. They understand that the park is important for them because they're benefiting directly from the money we are getting from tourism.
They respect the gorillas. It's really direct, impacting on improving the conservation of mountain gorillas.
The spears and ropes that the poachers were using for killing animals, now they are bringing them by themselves at the headquarters saying, we are giving up, we want to join an association of ex-poachers.
The work we are doing in conserving have a really positive impact on the population of gorillas because the population is growing up and we are even expecting more gorillas.
To have these gorillas here, it's a blessing from heaven. To have these gorillas here, because people are bringing their money here to see these gorillas.
The way we have been approaching this conservation is also bringing some stability into the region, bringing people across borders to focus on something in common.
Conserving mountain gorillas in this habitat, in this region, is a huge work. And we couldn't do the work we are doing without the support from Fauna Flora International.